Have you ever been playing a video game and noticed a random phone number appear? Well, supposedly, if you call these numbers, some really weird things can happen. So today, I'm putting myself at risk to call every phone number from all of the most popular video games, starting with Five Nights at Freddy's. If you actually take a look at the official Five Nights at Freddy's Twitter account, you'll see a post from October 2023 that says, "Searching for a new night shift security guard. Text or call us to apply." And below it, there's just this really weird video. But if you manage to pause it at the exact time, I think right about now, you'll see for just a split second, the text changes to message us to apply. And right below that, there's actually a phone number that we can call. And as long as I'm reading that correctly, the number is 1833, then it's 578-0158. Okay, I have the entire number typed in right now, and I know you guys are probably wondering, why does it say *67 at the front? Well, that's so that when I call them, it'll just say unknown caller, so if anyone creepy picks up the phone, they won't have my actual phone number. Before I actually hit call though, I want to check one thing, because as you guys can see, this number is 833. So if we search up 833 area code, it just comes up with this. The 833 area code is a toll-free telephone prefix. Honestly, I don't care. I thought it was going to give me like a specific location that the phone number was from, but it literally just says the United States and Canada, which does actually make sense because Five Nights at Freddy's is based in Utah. Anyways, without further ado, I guess we should call this phone number. I really hope no one weird picks up. But we are now calling the number. Let me put it on speaker right here and... What? So they just hung up. Okay, maybe I have to get rid of the *67 so they can't actually see my phone number. That's not really a good idea though, so guys, make sure you don't do this. Anyways, here goes nothing. I'm calling them again. Putting it on speaker and... it just ended. No. This can't be right. You know what? Just for good measure, I'm going to call them one more time. And this time, I'm going to make sure that the number is exactly correct. As you guys can see, it is 1-833-578-0158. And on the video, it is also 1-833-578-0158. So I have it typed in perfectly. And here we go. Please, someone pick up. What? Wait a minute. It's actually dialing. For some reason, there's still no one that's picked up though yet. Wait a minute.
Stop calling me.
Guys, did you just hear that too? That sounded like either Freddy Fazbear or the phone guy telling me to stop calling him. You know what? I think it's safe to say I'm not gonna call that number ever again, but I just hope they're not gonna hack my phone or anything. And that was only the first phone number we called, so I have a feeling they might get a whole lot weirder from here. Speaking of that, the next phone number actually comes from the Mario movie. And I know some of you guys might be saying,
Fuzz, that's a movie, that's not a video game.
But literally everyone on Earth knows Mario as a video game, so I feel like it counts. And the phone number actually comes from this clip right here. I can't play the audio, but I can show you guys the video, and as you can see, right here, there's a phone number flashing on the screen, which might be kind of hard to see because I have to pause it correct, but there we go. Oh, dude, I barely just missed that, and... Really? Do I seriously have to rewind it again? Okay, here we go. Let me lock in and boom. Okay, there we go. I actually timed it perfectly that time. And as you can see, the number 917-555-0185 is shown on screen. But that's not actually the only phone number because if you skip slightly farther ahead in the video, you will see this number right here, 929-55-Mario. But since there are literally two different phone numbers, I'm not sure which one is the right one. So let's start off by calling the first one we saw, 917-555-01. Oh no, that's 91-0185. Boom. There we... I typed it wrong. Boom. There we go. I actually did it right this time. I really hope this phone number doesn't just make me call a normal person, but if it were to, it has the 917 area code, which comes from New York City, which makes perfect sense because that's actually where the Mario brothers lived. Okay, here goes nothing. I am now calling it. Let me turn on my speaker, and it literally says New York right there. Wait, what the...
Cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
What?
88.
What?
Your call cannot be completed.
And it just hung up on me. Okay, that is actually kind of creepy. Is there like a dark secret that the Mario brothers are hiding? Did you guys hear that noise that it played when I called the phone? Okay, that's not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. But I have a feeling that this might be the real phone number and the other one was just a fake. The only problem with this number though is that it literally says Mario right here, which I think means we have to decode it with all of the little letters under the numbers. So let me type in 929-55 and then Mario. M is 6. I'm trying to show you guys while I do this. A is 2. I believe R is 7, and then I is 4, and O is 6. So the number is 929-556-2746. And yeah, that lines up perfectly with Mario right here. Are you kidding me? The real number was literally right here this whole time. I didn't have to do any of that decoding. Come on, man. You know what? It's fine though, because we are now calling the number. Go. It says New York, and...
Mario Brothers Plumbing. It's for me, Luigi. If you need
Yo.
service, please text us at the same number
There's no way.
2746. Message us about any issues wherever you live. House, condo, mansion.
What is he
And we'll be sure to
saying?
text you back right away because at Super Mario Brothers Plumbing, we don't say let's go wait. We say let's go. Oh, and check our website, snbplumbing.com.
Wait a minute.
Still working on it, so more updates to come. Bye-bye.
And he just hung up on me. Okay, but there is one valuable piece of information that I heard there. I don't know if you guys caught that, but Luigi picked up the phone and he told me to check the website SMB Plumbing. So let me type it in right here, smbplumbing.com. And whoa, what the? This is the website. It just redirected me to the Mario Galaxy movie? Yo, call me an idiot, but I didn't even know that this was a thing. I watched the last Mario movie, which was absolutely goated, but I never knew that this one came out. Maybe I should go watch that low-key. There was one more weird thing that happened though. Luigi literally told me to text that same number, and I have it typed in right here. So let me just send a text to Luigi saying, "Hello, Luigi. I am a big fan. My name is Fuzz, and I love playing all of the Mario games. Could I please get one super mushroom to increase my height? I am only 4'10". By the way, editor, we're gonna have to cut out that last part of the message. I don't want anyone knowing that. But anyways, I just sent the message right now, so I guess we'll have to see if we get a response. Hopefully, Luigi does actually respond though. Anyways, we'll come back to this in a little bit to see if we ever got a response. Because we need to move on to the next video game's phone number, Fortnite. In this video, Fortnite Season 5 announced trailer from 8 years ago. Oh my gosh, that feels like it was yesterday. But anyways, if you take a close look at this trailer, you will see that all the things from Fortnite start getting zapped out of the sky, including the Durr Burger, which then gets taken into the California desert. And any second now, you should see the literal Durr Burger in real life. Along with, I'm pretty sure that's like a real life Fortnite skin right there. Anyways, that's not the important part of this trailer though, because if we keep on watching, you'll see something very, very weird. Things start getting moved back into the real game, which seems completely normal, but there's one thing they completely left out here. Because they actually had to film this trailer in real life, people would see them filming this. And if you walked up to them, you would find a paper with this phone number written on it. 712-380-4091. And the reason why I think this number is actually real is because the area code 712 belongs to the state of Iowa, which I'm pretty sure is where they actually filmed that trailer. However, there's only one way for us to find out. So for the moment of truth, let me call them and put it on speaker. Okay, there we go.
We're sorry. The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
No! Dude, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it said the number is no longer in service, which means you can't call it anymore. But supposedly, if you called the phone number while it still was active, this is what you would hear. What the? Just a bunch of like weird noise. What does any of this mean? Is this like Morse code? What the? Oh, heck no. I genuinely don't know what that was, so maybe it's for the better that they didn't pick up the phone. But the next phone number comes from a game that you and I are both very familiar with. And that, of course, is Roblox. But I know you guys are probably wondering, how can you find a phone number inside of Roblox when it's an entire platform? I mean, for all we know, each individual game could have its own phone number. Well, I actually found a video from Kay, which has his phone number in his username.
Right now, my phone number is in my Steal a Brainrot name, and I'm going to steal a random player's secret Brainrot.
So technically, if I call this number right here, Kay might actually pick up. I'm not so confident about this one though, because I don't know why Kay would just put his phone number out there like that, but I have it put in right here, which means when I press this call button, we could either call Kay, call a random creepy person, or just get that stupid bot that keeps telling me that the phone number is invalid. I really hope this actually calls Kay. So for the moment of truth, here goes nothing. Come on. Speaker is on and it's calling.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't say I wasn't expecting that. But Kay isn't actually the only Roblox YouTuber who has leaked his phone number, because 2 years ago, Fulton made a video titled, "I put my phone number in my name." The only problem with this though is that Fulton's phone number is actually blurred for the whole video, except for one specific timestamp. I believe if we go right here at 3 minutes and 4 seconds, boom, in clear visibility, you can see Fulton's phone number, 321-005-2018. So if I put this in on my phone right here, are you seriously telling me that I am about to call Fulton. I don't know, but this might be the phone number that I've been most excited for so far. Real quick though, before I actually call this number, I just want to remind you guys to like and subscribe to join the Fuzz fam and become goated if you haven't already. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Guys, we are literally calling Fulton right now. And it says the phone number is based in Florida, which I think is where Fulton lives. But right now it's still ringing, so Fulton hasn't picked up yet. I'm not losing hope though. And Fulton? Yo, what was that? I don't know if you guys just heard that. It literally connected me to the call and I just heard like a fart or something. Are you seriously telling me that I just got on the phone with Fulton, he farted into the microphone and then hung up on me? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna lie, I might have to call back so I can see if I can actually talk to him this time. I'm ringing the number again, so please, Fulton. He blocked my number. Are you kidding me, man? I just wanted to talk to Fulton, dude. Honestly, that's completely fine though, because we have some even cooler and creepier phone numbers coming up. And believe it or not, the next phone number actually comes from Minecraft. And I know that sounds crazy. How can you find a phone number in Minecraft? It's literally a blog game. Well, similar to the Mario movie, it actually comes from the Minecraft movie. And that's because this character right here, Dawn, actually has a petting zoo where she has an alpaca, 2 goats right here, and I think that's a goose up top. Or no, maybe that's a seagull. But if you zoom in super close right here, you will see right above the Zoo on Wheels text, there is a phone number. The only problem is it is really, really, really hard to see. I'm not sure if maybe there's a better angle somewhere here in this video. Oh, there we go. Literally a perfect angle. Bro, that's like finding a golden scar. As you can see clear as day, the number is 208-057-7306. Let me type that in right here. 208-057-7306. Actually, now that I think about it though, we gotta just double check this is a real number. The area code 208 actually serves as the state of Idaho, and that lines up perfectly because the movie is literally based in Idaho. So maybe we're about to talk to Minecraft Steve in real life. All right, I'm calling the number now.
Your call cannot be completed as styled.
Really?
Please check the number and dial again.
Are you kidding me? The number got removed. Of course they removed it because so many people were calling it. Honestly, I don't know why. I was actually expecting Minecraft Steve to pick up the phone. But hey, that would be pretty cool if he did do that. I'm not so excited for the next phone number that we're about to call though, because that number comes from Squid Game. The number is actually on the back of this card right here. You will see 86504006, which I don't think is a number that I can call because I live in America. But since I love you guys, I'll try it either way so we can see what happens. I don't expect this to work, but I'm calling the number now and it's not a real number, guys. But that's just because I don't actually live in Korea. But this number actually used to be real, and it belonged to a real woman who was getting thousands of spam calls every single day. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that number didn't work though, because if I had called Squid Games, I might have been entered into the game, and I don't want to do that. I love my life, okay? But now it's time to see if Luigi actually responded to me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how confident I am, but I just opened my text and wait a minute. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it says connection established. Welcome to the Gateway Galaxy. You will now receive travel updates as they become available. Further transmissions will follow. Rob. Yo, who is Rob? I was told that I would be texting Luigi. I thought maybe Mario would answer the phone. Not Rob. Who the heck is Rob? Honestly, I don't know, but I'm kind of disappointed. It feels like this was just one big advertisement, man. Come on. Speaking of that, click one of these videos right here because I promise you will love them. Like and subscribe to join the Fuzz fam and become goated. God bless. I love you all and have a great day.